Imagine Mars, not as the red dusty ball we see today, but as a vibrant blue world. Oceans once stretched across its surface, rivers carved through its lands. Could life have stirred in those waters? A cosmic sibling, full of promise. Now look at Mars in 2025, a cold, barren desert. The air is thin, the pressure low. Those vast oceans, gone, vanished. How does a planet lose an entire ocean? This is one of the solar system's greatest mysteries. Scientists have searched for answers, peering through telescopes, sending rovers, finding only hints. Water ice at the poles, traces of briny water below. But these are just drops compared to what once was. Where did the bulk of it go? Enough water to cover the entire planet. Now, only ghostly shorelines remain, silent witnesses to a wetter past. This wasn't just a leaky faucet. This was a planetary-scale disappearance, a grand vanishing act. And we are the audience trying to figure out the trick. The question lingers: who or what stole Mars's water? The search for answers has become a cosmic detective story, and the clues are finally coming together. Enter NASA's MAVEN spacecraft, our detective in Martian orbit. Launched in 2013, MAVEN's mission is to investigate Mars's upper atmosphere and how it interacts with space. It studies how volatiles like water and air escape, lost from Mars forever. MAVEN is packed with instruments analyzing particles, gases, and fields, and it's found something astonishing: the process called atmospheric escape. The sun's solar wind is steadily stripping away Mars's atmosphere, including precious water vapor. MAVEN has seen particles being whisked away into deep space, but there's a twist. MAVEN detected strange, bubble-like magnetic fields embedded in Mars's crust. These magnetic bubbles act like chimneys, funneling atmospheric gases, including water, upwards and outwards. They help the Great Escape. Mars's water isn't just gone, it's been stolen, molecule by molecule, by the cosmos itself. And now, we know how. Our sun is both life-giver and destroyer, constantly spewing out the solar wind, a stream of charged particles. Earth is protected by a powerful global magnetic field generated by our molten core. This invisible shield deflects the solar wind, preserving our atmosphere and water. Mars, though, lost its shield billions of years ago when its internal dynamo died. The protective force field vanished, leaving Mars exposed to the sun's fury. The solar wind crashed into Mars's upper atmosphere, energizing gas particles. Water molecules broken apart became ions, swept away by the solar wind. Without a shield, Mars's atmosphere became an easy target. Bit by bit, molecule by molecule, its water and air were stolen by space. Over billions of years, Mars was stripped bare. The loss of its magnetic field sealed its fate, a slow cosmic theft, leaving only traces of what once was. The difference between Earth and Mars? One invisible shield, and that made all the difference. Let's rewind the clock 3 to 4 billion years. Mars was warmer, wetter, a world of rivers, lakes, and perhaps a vast northern ocean. The evidence is etched into the landscape: dry riverbeds, ancient lake beds, and possible shorelines. A thicker atmosphere and stronger greenhouse effect kept water liquid. But as Mars cooled, its iron core solidified, and the magnetic field died. The solar wind began stripping away the atmosphere. As pressure dropped, liquid water became unstable, evaporating or freezing. This wasn't sudden, it was a slow, agonizing loss over eons. Mars's oceans boiled away or seeped underground to freeze. The blue world faded to red, a poignant reminder of how fragile habitability can be. Mars's transformation is a warning and a lesson. How do we know all this when we can't see the solar wind or ancient Martian oceans? NASA acts as a cosmic detective using ingenious instruments and brilliant minds. MAVEN measures the upper atmosphere tracks escaping ions and maps Mars's patchy magnetic fields. Data streams back to Earth as numbers transformed into knowledge, a story of planetary evolution. NASA creates stunning visualizations, computer simulations showing the sun's solar wind, Mars's wispy atmosphere, and magnetic bubbles. These animations reveal invisible processes: solar storms intensifying atmospheric loss particles funneled away like cosmic fireworks. Science makes the invisible visible. It brings Mars's story to life. Every clue, every image helps us understand a world lost to time, and brings us closer to solving the Martian mystery. Why does this matter? It's about water and the possibility of life. On Earth, water means life. If Mars once had oceans, could life have arisen there too? Understanding atmospheric escape refines our picture of ancient Mars and guides our search for Martian life. If life existed, its fossils might be in ancient lake beds or river deltas, or deep underground. This knowledge shapes future missions. And what about Mars's future? If we dream of living there, we must understand how to protect water and air. Terraforming Mars isn't just science fiction, it's a challenge of shielding the planet from the solar wind. Without a magnetic field, any new atmosphere would be stripped away again. The lesson: to make Mars habitable, we must first solve its greatest vulnerability. Let's imagine, what if ancient Martians once existed? A civilization watching their world die, their oceans vanish, their air thin. Could they have tried to fight back? To save their home? Perhaps those magnetic bubbles Maven found are remnants of ancient technology, last-ditch efforts to shield the atmosphere. There's no evidence, but the idea adds drama to Mars's story. Science is about asking what if, and letting imagination inspire new questions. Sometimes the questions are as important as the answers. The universe is vast, filled with mysteries. Mars is just one piece of the cosmic puzzle, but it holds a special place in our curiosity. Every discovery, like Maven's, adds to our understanding of planetary evolution. It informs our search for habitable worlds beyond our solar system. Are there other Earths, other Marses with lost oceans? This knowledge connects us to something larger, reminding us of our place in the universe. It fuels our desire to explore, to understand, to reach for the stars. The story of Mars is a story about us, our dreams, our limits, our potential. So keep looking up, keep asking big questions. The journey of discovery is far from over. Mars still has secrets to reveal. The universe is calling, and humanity is ready to answer.